Hi, 6th graders. Today you'll learn the basics of Google Drive, focusing especially on how to create and format Google documents. This screencast will walk you through the process, and while you watch, you will periodically pause this video to complete today's classwork assignment. First, you need to know how to create a Google document. In general, you can go from your EMS Gmail to Google Drive by clicking on the dots at the top right of the page and then clicking Drive. For this class, we will usually use our Google Classroom page to access documents since it organizes them for us, but I also want you to know how to use Drive in general. To get to your classwork for today, go to classroom.google.com, you probably already have it open, and click on the new assignment. Whenever we want to open the link, we have to click on the document itself, not the word assignment up here. Pause this video now to open up this document on your own computer. Press play when you're ready to continue. This is a blank document. First, I want to introduce you to the many things you can do in a Google Doc. If you hover your mouse over the buttons at the top of the screen, you can see what all of them are for, like print, like undo, redo, font. Especially want you to notice the font, the size, and the color. In order to start our document, let's set our font size and color. Click on the font and select Times New Roman. You may have to scroll down to the bottom to find it. This is a very professional font that is good for essays or other academic work. You may select whatever color you want. Hit pause now so you can do that. Now that you have your font and color, let's type in your name, your class, and today's date. Notice that in order to go from one line to the next, after I typed what I wanted to type, I hit the Enter or the Return key, which is on the right in the middle of your keyboard. Once we have our heading here with our name and information, we need a title for our document. Sometimes we might want to make our title in bold so that we can see it more clearly. To use bold, click this B at the top of your screen. It's right next to the font size. We also want our heading to be in the middle of the page, so we'll click on Center over here. Let's call this assignment Google Drive Classwork 1. If we are writing academic work, we often want to double space our writing so that there's room for comments. To do that, we'll click on the spacing button and select double. So we'll click spacing and select double. Before we write again, we want to make sure that our document goes back to the left side of the page. So let's press Enter again. And then over here where we clicked on Center, we want to go back to left align. I'll also undo the bold button. Every indent should be about the same size when we are writing paragraphs. You should already know that every time you write a paragraph, you need to indent your writing. In order for us to do that, we'll use what's called the Tab key. The Tab key is located at the top left of your keyboard, and it will indent your writing about 1 inch so that it will always be the same size. Set up these 3 steps now so that you're ready to write. Take this opportunity to tell me what you want to learn about typing or Google Drive. Write at least 3 sentences and try to use your best spelling and punctuation. Maybe you want to learn how to share documents with your friends. Maybe you want to learn how to put pictures in a document. Maybe you want to learn how to type without looking at the keyboard. As you type in this document, you'll notice that it will start to look more like a formal paragraph. Go ahead and write that now. Congratulations! You've finished your first Google Drive overview. Click Submit, which should be up here next to the Share button at the top of your page. Then in Google Classroom, click on Done to show that you've completed this assignment. Now that you are done, you have two options. If you still have extra time, then go back to our class's Google Classroom page and scroll all the way to the bottom. You're looking for a document called Done Early in Tech Chart, and it was posted on September 19th. Click on that document, then choose one of the activities. I recommend playing one of these typing games here, where you can click the link and it will take you right to the game. You may also choose to go to code.org and complete one of our coding lessons. Finally, when you run out of time, I will have you go back to our Google Classroom page and complete today's exit slip. Thanks for listening, and I can't wait to see your completed documents.